Here are the participants for the Fastenal fastest skater, and you see the odds to your right. McDavid, a huge favorite.
I think that McDavid, if he enters into this and he really puts his heart into it, he puts everything he has into it, I think he's going to win this event. I think there's other players, obviously they're very fast, but he can carry the momentum in the corners better than anybody in the league, and we've seen that over and over and over again.
Of course, we have data for top speed and average speed of an NHL game. William Nylander actually owns the lowest top speed of this bunch, so he's a big underdog, and here he goes, participant number one for the evening, and participant number one in the fastest skater competition. Here he comes down the stretch. So William Nylander finishes his lap. The clock, for some reason, didn't stop. So we'll have to figure out where it was when he crossed the line. So we could have our first review of the night.
We could have our first review. You can see when he's coming around here, it's all about being able to carry the speed through the corners. As you can see him going around there, his legs giving out a little bit, his skates, his edges giving out. That's costing him time. If you can carry the corners at full speed and come out of width actually faster than going into it, you got a chance to win this event. You can see right somewhere, right there. Maybe that wasn't the right one, but one of the corners he kind of took a little bit of a stumble there.
So we want to get an official time before Quinn Hughes goes. So 14.164 the time to beat for now. You can choose which direction you go, Mess. Which direction did you go back?
My left side, going to the left was always my better side, yeah.
Okay.
I think for most lefties it is, because you carry your stick to the inside. So I think you'll see most of the left-handers go to the left.
Captain of the Canucks, Quinn Hughes, American-made. Played college hockey at Michigan for the Wolverines.
I don't know what they did to the Hughes boys there, but all three of them are amazing skaters.
See if he beats Nylander. He does, so he's currently in first place.
I think we got to get to the high 12s, low 13s to win this event, in my opinion.
Well, we step it up now with Makar, Barzal, and McDavid. They're in a little bit different league, but of course, last year we saw Makar fall in Florida.
Well, that's the thing. It's all in the corners. This event is going to win or lose it in the turns.
So McDavid, who is going to go last, will now wait for a couple more skaters.
Let's not underestimate how difficult it is for these players here with not a real proper warm-up as well.
You think falling down's on his mind right now after last year?
Absolutely not. Great players don't think about things that are behind them.
He'll be going left over right.
Look at the power in that stride right there.
All right, he makes sure he makes that first turn.
That is a strong stride. A little coasting on the corners, though, is going to cost him.
Oh, so Hughes hangs on. Look how close that is. Cale Makar is now in second place. Five points for first, 4 for second, 3 for third, 1,000th of a second. Quinn Hughes hangs on. So that matters as you're trying to accumulate points with each competition tonight. And we'll keep a running scoreboard for the folks at home.
And that's the most exciting part about it, is that everything matters. Every little point that you can get, scrape out there, could be the difference of winning and losing in the end.
Matthew Barzal, 2020 champ, he comes the closest to McDavid in both top speed and average speed categories during NHL games this year.
And you can see him on that first turn, flawless through the turn. There, a little hiccup there in that third corner there, but the first.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, there we go.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
So that's the time McDavid has to beat. So Quinn Hughes does slot down one, but he's guaranteed at worst third.
Watch him take this first corner here. Never stops his feet moving there. Accelerates out of it. Whoa, little speed wobble there.
So Connor McDavid knows the time to beat.
That's gonna be a tough score to beat. You got to watch Connor on the first two turns here.
McDavid, the odds-on favorite. He has reached the top speed of 23.58 miles per hour this season. His average speed.
This is where he excels. Right? Look at that corner there.
This just looks different.
Look at his feet. Never stop moving.
This just looks different.
Never stop moving.
Well,
there's
Winner, winner, chicken parm dinner.
The ability for him to hold the edges in the corners at top speed is what separates him from most of the players in the National Hockey League, and that was on full display right there.
He grew up in the Toronto area. He did nick a couple pylons mess, but those things are light. Didn't affect him at all.
Didn't affect him.
Fourth win in this competition, most all time.
He can, like I said, if he puts his heart into it and he really goes for it, I don't think there's a faster skater in the National Hockey League, and this is why right here, watching his feet through the corners, but being able to hold the edge at top speed. A lot of strength, a lot of skill, a lot of practice, but nobody does it better. That's going to be a tough time to beat.
So there's 6 primary events in round 1. The player picks which 4 he wants to go in.